Hey everybody, it's Eva Gregory here, and I wanted to talk to you about how to differentiate between your inner guidance and insecurity when it comes to making decisions, because I see a lot of people getting up in their head trying to make their decisions from their headspace. That is never the place to be making decisions, and especially big life-changing decisions. And those, of course, can be the most intimidating. It's like you could spend days and weeks going back and forth with all the options. And then, of course, that stresses you out. And your gut instinct is telling you to go one way, and yet you're still hesitating. So what's up with that? It's something that is very common for all of us. I mean, I trust my inner guidance, but I still go through the same thing myself. And this lack of being able to make a decision can actually cause a lot more difficulty in situations than it needs to be. So I want to look at what is causing your indecisiveness. Usually we're letting our own insecurity have us second guess what our inner guidance is really telling us. And it happens to all of us, absolutely without exception. Okay, so you are not alone. This is not just a problem that you may have. We all have it. So here's how you know inner guidance is guiding you in the right direction. You're trying to make a decision and you're thinking about it, and it's constantly on your mind. So when it is in that way, your inner guidance, it's pushing you to think about this, think about the impact of your decision. It's really hard to get those thoughts out of your mind. And when deep down, especially, you know it's the right thing to do. So stop underestimating the power of your inner guidance, especially when it comes to your decision making. The other thing that can happen is you can feel sad, or you can feel really heavy when you go against your guidance. When you are making a decision that's aligned with your guidance, that feels like relief, or it feels like a weight has been taken off of your shoulders. So if you make a decision and you feel heavy after that decision, it means it's probably not the right decision. Now, you can make the right decision and it still feels sad if there is a negative impact of that decision on other people. So it's kind of natural that we would feel that way. However, you know it's right for you when that sadness goes away, when the decision is truly right for you. And a lot of times we have to make decisions that are right for us when other people would not agree, because maybe it's impacting them, right? So other ways to know if you're being impacted by insecurities instead of trusting your guidance is you start asking others for their opinions. It's like you're having doubts, so you find yourself asking them based on that, what they think about the decision you should make. That means you're not sold on it yet yourself. Now, can you check on other people? Can you ask other people their opinions? Absolutely you can. I do too. However, you're grabbing at straws if you are letting their opinions take precedence over your own thoughts. So just bear in mind that the opinions of others, are they considering your well-being? Are they considering themselves? So there could also be a little bit of a filter going on there. And then the other thing that can happen, and I am so guilty of this, you're considering the feelings of others first. And when you consider your decision and how that might affect somebody else, then of course the chances are you're not going to feel good about it. You're going to feel a little insecure about it. And so if you're struggling with decisions, particularly life-changing decisions, it's so important that you consider your feelings first. So just ask yourself, what am I afraid of? Am I afraid of what others might think? Are you concerned about how they might view you after you make your decision? And hopefully, I mean, ideally, those who love you will be supporting you in whatever the decision is that you know is going to be best for you. But just remember, the opinions of other people are not your priority. You are. Your values are going to be reflected in your inner guidance. And then once you have developed a system for decision making based on those values and based on how it feels, you know, emotional guidance is the most basic inner guidance that we have. And once you've got that in place, then it's going to be a lot easier for you to not only make decisions, but really trust the decisions that you're making. And after a while, what you're going to realize is that The most important opinion is yours. So start by believing in yourself, feeling into it. Does it feel good to you? Does it feel sure? Does it feel like relief? Does it feel light? That's your guidance. Then take steps based on what your inner guidance is telling you. So let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section. Hello to everybody. I can never see you guys over here. Brigitta, Karen, Richard, Luke, Bernie, great to see you. And I'd love to hear your comment. Oh, I'll talk to you over at the camera. I'd love to hear your comments about this, because this is something that I see happening so often with people in making decisions, and then they wonder why they didn't turn out for them. So good decisions, inner guidance. Big heart hugs. Bye for now, everybody.